Finally, last week we had some fun talking about the Ice Bowl between the Winter's Blizzards and the Frost Polar Bears. What are some other mascots that you guys like? We don't have to keep this to Central Texas. It could be all over the place. And what's another classic meeting pairing that you would love to see?
Oh man, I was thinking Central Texas on this one. I
No,
I, I kind of want to brainstorm for a minute.
okay, that's fine. You got an answer, DJ?
Uh,
I don't know, man. There's so many bulldogs and panthers and lions and
Yeah, those are the boring ones.
yeah, I
Uh-huh.
can't think
Uh-huh.
of anything, right? Like
Well, okay,
lions.
I came up with an answer, right? Was my mom and dad grew up in Lubbock, Texas, and went to rival high schools. They didn't know each other in high school. My dad was 2 years older anyway. But they went to rival high schools, and their two high schools played each other for the Silver Spur. I think is what or maybe it was a yeah, I think it was the Silver Spur. Anyway, my dad went to Monterey High, home of the Plainsmen, and my mom went to Lubbock High, home of the Westerners. So the Plainsmen versus the Western. That's just very regional. Like with both those, you could just have an old, crusty old West Texas Ranger as their mascot, just like a 75-year-old skinny dude with like on a long sleeve shirt, and that be the mascot for both teams.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. DJ?
Uh, I mean, I honestly really like the Grandview zebras. Like whenever you
Mm-hmm.
see them run out of that big zebra head with the weird, kind of creepy red eyes, and it's kind of fun. And their uniforms are fun.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm going to give y'all a
Zebras
few.
versus like the zebras versus the Hutto hippos, man.
That
That's
would be good.
like a set
Yeah.
coffee.
The zebras versus the hippos. I'll give you a
Are there
few.
any rhinos? Do we have a rhinoceros
I don't think
anywhere
we
in
have
Texas?
rhinos. I don't think.
If I start a high school, we're going to be the rhinoceros.
Okay. What accent is that?
That's from the Midnight in Paris movie, and one of the artists.
Well, you're
I wish
going.
I was sophisticated enough to remember what artists, but
You're going
they were
really
talking about
obscure.
different things that they were painting, and one of the artists said, "The rhinoceros."
Uh, all right. I'll give you a few that I really like. So obviously one that would make sense would be I don't know if it makes sense classification wise. We're throwing this out. We're throwing classifications out the window, but um the mesquite skeeters against like the Progresso red ants. I mean, you'd have the mosquitoes and the ants going at it. You know, that's very
The Bug Bowl.
the bug bowl, yeah. And I've always loved the Hamlin Pied Pipers, which of course is very literary. You know, Hamlin
Mm-hmm.
was the town, you know, with the Pied Piper and all that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great name. Um, the New Braunfels Unicorns.
Yeah.
Uh, I could see the unicorns and the Hutto Hippos going up against each other. They're both kind of wussy, you know, in terms of their mascots. Is I don't know, maybe
Are
you
you
wouldn't
thinking of
want
a
to take.
dancing hippo? Are you thinking of like Fantasia? Like the
Yeah, I don't know.
Fantasia
Maybe you
dancing
would not want to
hippos
take on a
and the
hippo. You probably
unicorns?
wouldn't want to take on a hippo. Um, but let's see what else. There's the Brazosport Explorers. The Cuero Gobblers is a good one.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So,
What
uh,
are the Mason
the
punchers?
Mason Punchers is a good one. Yeah, that's a team that Crawford always runs into in tennis. The Mason Punchers. They've got a
Yeah, big time tennis tradition
yeah.
down there.
Hmm.
Yep, yep,
All
yep,
right, so
yep.
those are some fun ones. I love the Bug Bowl though. Let's get that going.
The Bug Bowl.
The Skeeters and the Red Ants.
By the way, it was Salvador Dali who talked about the rhinoceros.
Okay. All right. There you go. You're getting a little culture on the Super Centex podcast.